What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's Sion the Don. I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be the second book review that I have done on my channel. Today's book is different than Shoe Dog. Shoe Dog was a memoir. This one is more of a self-help book, more of a mindset shift book. Some might even say it's a science book. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. So here in my hand, I have the book, Be Your Future Self Now. The Science of Intentional Transformation by Dr. Benjamin Hardy. This book right here, I'm telling you, this book right here is the book that your future self will thank you for. This is the book your future self will thank you for. I'm telling you. If I haven't told you anything else, this book will be the book that your future self will thank you for. This isn't a book about becoming. This is a book about being. This book is for anyone who has lost hope in their current situation. This book is for anyone that's serious about changing their mindset and becoming their future self now. Not tomorrow, but now. Not next month. Not January 1st, but now. The book is divided into 3 parts. Part 1 being 7 threats to your future self. Part 2 being 7 truths about your future self. And part 3 being 7 steps for being your future self. The book is only 213 pages. The book is really an easy read. Like, it's one of those books that once you start reading, it's really hard to put down. Not just because the book has great graphics that help, with the flow of the book, and that also just really help you to understand what's being said better as well. It's just really an easy read. Like, I say I read half the book. I think I read half the book within like the first day of having it or the first few days of reading it. So yeah, it was really hard to put the book down, in all honesty. Like, the book really, and this is even like paid promo or anything, I don't know, Dr. Benjamin Hardy, but the book really just changed my ways, just helped me change the ways in which I set goals and how to accomplish them. It also made me change the way that I look at my future goals. The book was a huge step in me changing my thinking abilities and shifting my identity. Give me a second. I want to share with you something from the introduction that's not even like, the book hasn't even begun and the introduction was already spitting knowledge. Because we're disconnected from our future selves, we opt for near immediate goals or dopamine hits. This short-term seeking ends up costing our future selves big. As Harvard psychologist and future self-researcher Dr. Daniel Gilbert asked, why do we make decisions our future selves will regret? This brings up a counterintuitive but important truth. The more connected you are to your future self, the better you live in the present. And that's only in the introduction. I think that text, along with the question from Dr. Daniel Gilbert, why do we make decisions that our future selves will regret, is really a good, warm up to the book. A good way to get you thinking. The book was a great introduction for me to the concept of who is your future self? That question there is the answer to a lot of life's problems and issues that we deal with. It's the answer to manifesting the life we want. It's the solution to the problems that we have. It's the motivator for how motivated we are, how driven we are, and how we feel about ourselves. It's the answer to whether you'll sit on Instagram mindlessly scrolling for hours, eat junk food, or if you're going to go to the gym and work out, or, and read a book instead of mindlessly scrolling. Your imagined future self is the driver of your current reality. It is up to you and only you to develop the ability to imagine better and more expansive visions of your future self. And I have my post-it notes. And with that being said, that makes me think of something that was said in the book. I think that is really a strong key point in the book. Moving away from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And knowing that your current self is temporary. So let me just read this little page for you really quick. Your future self is a totally different person than you are today. They see the world differently. They have different goals and concerns than you now have. They have a different situation. They have different habits. They even have a different way of looking at the world. They've been through experiences and learned things you simply can't comprehend. It is not only accurate to see your future self as a different person, it's crucial to living effectively. When you see your future self as a different person, you don't get stuck or dogmatic in your current way of thinking. You love your current self and appreciate how temporary your current perspectives, attributes, and situations are. You will change and evolve. This is freeing and exciting. Knowing you can and will change enables you to love your current self. You're less rigid about how you see yourself. You don't need all the answers right now. You don't need to prove your current capability or worth. Your current self is temporary. This refreshing truth enables a growth mindset where you're more interested in learning and growing than trying to prove yourself. It creates a flexible identity where you actively update and alter your perspectives and continually upgrade how you think, what you measure, and what you value. And the reason I'm stressing this point is because when you have a fixed mindset, you're committed to your current self. You don't allow yourself to grow. You believe that the current situation that you're in is permanent. It's like it's at your core. Like, this is your destiny. It's meant to happen. Like, when you have a growth mindset, you see it as temporary. It's just a part of the process. Dr. Benjamin Hardy also says that only through imagining a future self with improvised skills may we be able to motivate, plan, and execute the honing of skills through deliberate practice. But in order to do that, we have to understand deliberate practice. We have to be deliberate with what we are doing. We have to be more deliberate in life. The habits that we currently have are us on autopilot. It's things that we've been doing, things that we're accustomed to, things that we sometimes do, on a schedule that, that we don't plan to do. Like, it's a coincidence. Being more deliberate is pushing you towards your future self. So me going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week was not a habit that I ever had in my life. It's being deliberate. It's taking practice. It's taking motivation. It's taking self-discipline. Eating healthy. It's so easy to, want to stop at McDonald's and get you a double cheeseburger, or stop somewhere and get you a 12-piece all flats, Cajun, and lemon pepper. But you have to be deliberate. You got to tell yourself, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to eat at home. I'm only eating foods that provide nutrition and energy to my body. So with being more deliberate allows you to connect with your future self and start becoming your future self now. Success can only be accomplished by being true to your future desired self. I would like to end this with a quote from Napoleon Hill that Dr. Benjamin Hardy shared. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have read the book. Let me know what some of your favorite takeaways were from the book. All right, y'all. I'm out. That's a wrap.